Went from a hood star to a rock star so quick now. Did I have no good start? Now it's push to start my whip now. Still gotta dodge them cop cars, they hate that I'm rich now. 40 bands, 40 shows.
I'm here at the Three Lions Gym here in Port Kennedy, is that correct?
Yeah, Port Kennedy.
All the way down south in Port Kennedy. I have special guest, Bryony Soden, WBC and WMC, Australian National Champion. Yeah! Look, you're giving me nothing. She always gives me nothing. How you going, mate?
Soon to be world champion.
See, soon to be world champion. And actually got fighting on the this week on the MGTP card for the WBC Featherweight Championship of the World. Bryony Soden, how are you?
I'm brilliant.
Yeah, look, what are you doing? Don't do that.
Well, it's just who she is, man.
Yeah, I know. She'll open up. How are you? How are you?
I'm good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think we've been through this, haven't we? Don't you dare do this to me. Where do we start?
Why are you making so much eye contact?
Because you're looking at me. Because this is what we do. We have eye contact. Ready?
All right, cool.
Okay, we'll start now.
Okay.
We'll start.
I grew up in Rockingham. I'm a youngest of 4 children.
Yep.
I have 3 older brothers, all born within 4 years of each other. Yeah, Rockingham born and bred.
It's pretty rough down here in Rockingham, isn't it?
Yes.
Is it really? Don't give me these one.
Lots of violence.
Is it? Is this why you went to martial arts, was it?
I chose to do Muay Thai because I've always wanted to do it, and when I was able to, I drove myself to come here and I tried it.
What, did you come straight here to Three Lions?
Yeah, yes.
Under Dave? So Dave's actually brought you from scratch?
From day one, yeah.
From day one, brought you to a state championship, brought you through to a national championship, and now, obviously this weekend, we're going for the big one, the big world championship. How do you feel about that?
It's been epic, hey. I feel like I've come off a very busy, but like I learned so much last year about myself. I had massive highs and I had massive lows, and I really dug through my why for this sport, and I really established a really strong connection with my trainers at this gym. Yeah. And like, we just know how I work so well.
So who are the trainers? Obviously you got Dave.
You got Dave and Paul Clark.
Yeah.
And also Josh, who's not here. He's in the Navy, so he's over east at the moment, but I still call him one of my coaches as well. So I have my Bachelor's of Nutrition Science. Yeah. That basically taught me all the biochem sciencey stuff behind it. Not much theory. I did a open license with Sports Nutrition Australia. They taught me and mentored me how to deal and work with people, more of the dealing with behaviour change theory side of things, psychology of people, to actually be a coach. And I just run an online business on the side of doing Muay Thai to help fund some sort of purpose, because I really enjoy coaching, and that really lights me up, and it's something that I do for myself, so I have an identity outside of just training all the time.
And like when I walked in, there was a massive kids class in here. What do you love about coaching?
I think the main thing that I love about coaching is like, I feel like it feels very fresh to me, what it feels like to be a young child and just scared of the world. Yeah. So it helps for me to give back and make them realise that they can be strong, make them realise that they can put in work and become better humans. Yeah. Because, man, feeling helpless as a child is one of the worst feelings. So giving that to kids is, it's definitely a big drive of mine.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Does it help with coaching? Does it help you with your game?
With my Muay Thai,
with your Muay Thai?
100%.
Yeah.
This is what Max taught me and Dave as well from the start. Like, not every fighter can be a coach. Yeah. And it's hard, especially because I am naturally gifted. I pick things up without even needing to be told. So to be able to explain that to people and to pick up patterns and know what people are going to do wrong when they first start, and to make sure they have a strong foundation, it's hard work. Yeah. And I take great joy out of doing that and building that, like
teaching them the good habits, not the bad habits.
Yeah, and also like IQ, understanding things, the why. I think I teach my kids like as if they're in a fight scenario. Like, I don't just teach them fitness. I tell them why they do things. So
Like
if they do want to...
Why we do the cross.
Yeah, like, they've got to know why. It's not just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you love Muay Thai so much? I mean, I see you, like, the first time I seen you fight, I said, yeah, this girl's got something. I think she's going to go, she's got a world title in her. What was it about Muay Thai when you walked into 3 Lions and you went, this sport's for me? I
think I've always had a fire to be violent. Like, I genuinely have that in my soul. I think, I don't know, maybe in some past life.
But you're not violent outside of Muay Thai though.
Yeah, but there's a strong part of me that feels really at home with it. And I think from day one, Dave recognised that in me. And he's just like, he's nurtured that from day one.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, I feel like I was a natural born killer.
You are. You are.
Simple as that. I had 27 fights, 20 wins, 3 knockouts, 7 losses.
And 7 losses. And then the belts as well. We've just talked about the WMC.
Yeah, WMC and WBC Australian title. Yep. And I also have a gold at the World Combat Games.
Was that, yeah?
In 2023. And then a bronze in 2023 at the IFMA World Championships.
At the IFMA World Champions as well. So did that help you with your game? With your Muay Thai?
Man, I would have not been able to achieve the things that I achieved after those fights without those experiences. I think those amateur tournaments have been the hardest thing I've ever done.
Do you think for up and coming fighters, do you think that's the path they should take? Do the amateurs, an amateur tournament, or try and get into that?
For anyone, even professionals. I'm a professional. I do it.
Yeah.
Anyone. I think you learn so much. You network. I think you see a different side when you're waking up and you're cutting weight every single day. You're fighting injured. You're fighting people who have no name, but they're world champions.
Yeah.
I've been in the ring with several world champions at the IFMAs, and I wouldn't have had those opportunities if I didn't take myself.
Yeah.
And I had to fight these people, and nobody knows their name, but I still beat them.
Yeah.
And it gives me so much experience, confidence, different styles. And I think the biggest thing these tournaments show you is, like, do you want it? Do you actually want it? Like, you're pushed to your absolute limits every single day. And there's no money on the line. You don't get paid for it. You have to self-fund yourself. Do you actually want to be a fighter? You get this fight week, you get the spotlight, there's no walkout, there's no 24-hour weight cut, there's no, promotion. It's literally you get in there and you fight. And that's what I like about this tournament. I'm out round 1 and you might be down. Like, in the finals for the World Combat Games, I came out round 1 and I was down.
Yeah.
So you have to dig deep and find these different versions of yourself. I fought the same girl 3 times. I lost to her the first 2 times.
But in the same tournament?
Over in the same year, because she fought in both tournaments. And I had to figure it out. Like, it took me 5 rounds to figure out how to actually beat her. Yeah. And it's amazing. Like, it's fighting. That's what fighting is. It's adapting. It's learning.
Not only that, though, you're actually fighting for your country as well.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
It's you yourself. You're actually representing your country in them sort of tournaments as well. So that's it doesn't get really recognised that much.
Yeah. I think
the community who's there.
Representing your country, networking, getting to meet. I wouldn't be able to meet Lee Fook if it wasn't for doing these. And he's had a huge impact on who I am, seeing how he is as a coach and the lessons he taught me at the World Combat Games. Like, it's unbelievable the reach that you get. Yeah.
I'm sorry to take it away from you, but I was just at the WBC Amazing Muay Thai Festival and that tournament, and that was, for me, just the people and the network and the people I met.
So that was probably about a quarter of the amount of participants as the IFMAs.
Really?
Can you imagine that?
That was no way. That was like there was 600 or something athletes. Yeah. So you're talking about
2,000.
No way. That would have been. Oh man, that would have been so amazing. Really. Yeah. That would have been. You actually fought on RWS, yeah, Rajadam. What was that like? What was that like?
It was.
You banged.
It was cool. Like, it was really like. I showed up at the gym and they're like, "Oh, you're fighting today." I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm fighting today." Rush to the stadium. Half an hour before my fight, still waiting for the rub down, still waiting for my hands to be wrapped.
Really?
All of a sudden, I'm out there. Yeah, like it's another day in the office for Thailand. Like, they fight all the time, so it was so chill. It was just another fight. Not much warm up. Get out there, different music. Don't know anyone in the audience. didn't really.
Did you
know
have your
what was
coaches
going
with you, or did you just go across there and then that?
I messaged my mate to corner me, and Op cornered me as well.
Yeah, that's right.
Crew Op from FA Group cornered me.
Okay.
He was just screaming jab low kick, and that's how I won the fight. It was an interesting experience.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you're in Thailand.
Yeah.
I think overcoming Maria in the tournaments, she's a Russian opponent. It took me like 5-6 months to finally beat her.
Okay.
That's the one I said it took 5 rounds to finally figure out, like, this is what she does, this is how I can beat her. She was just constant forward pressure, grab on, knee. I was very smaller in frame. She didn't have power, but she just had this nastiness about her when she was in the ring and out the ring as well. She was just a nasty, like,
Russian?
she's there to fight, yeah.
Of course.
And then to beat her, all I needed to do was move side, so have more move off and kick. As she's bringing that forward pressure to twist her off, and then in those moments where I could, you know, hold my ground and use my power then, rather than I kept getting into her trap. And I think this is why I love fighting, because there's always a way. You just have to figure it out. You just have to keep tapping and tapping at it, and then you see a solution. It could have been there that whole time, but you have to have all the experiences to finally see it. And then, it was a light bulb moment. I figured out how to beat her in round 3 in the second fight, and then the next day I had to fight her again, and I was like, I know how to beat her. In the final? Yeah, in the semi-finals. So I'm like, I know how to beat her. I'm gonna go out and do it, and I went out and did it. Yeah.
There's so many girls now that are doing Muay Thai. Do you have any advice?
I think the best advice that I could give to the girls in this sport is probably the advice that I got given by Desiree Brandt, which is one of my opponent's mums, one of the USA coaches. Is just she says, just keep fighting, girl, or just get the rounds in, just get the reps in, just keep fighting. Be consistent, just keep doing, the reps. Yeah, just racking up the rounds and just keep fighting, like, in anything. Like, don't just show up, fight. Like, if you're out training, don't just train. Be there. Want to be there. Show yourself
don't go through the motions.
Want to be there. Yeah, keep fighting. How to do this.
Thank you very much for that awesome and intriguing interview. You can't do this. Good luck for the WBC Featherweight World Champion this weekend at Curtin Stadium on MDGP. Where can they see you? Can they see you? Tell them. If you can't make it, tune into Live Combat Sports, buy the live stream worldwide. I know I've got a lot of fans. Watch this historical moment. It's cool to have 2 WBC female world title fights on one card, and this guy's not a natural at all. Yeah. It is. Thank you very much. You make it so fucking awkward. I'm fucking sweating. I'm not. B, come on. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Look, I'm gonna cut that up. It's gonna work. That will work. Cop cars, they hate that I'm rich now. 40 bands for these shows, and you know I split it with the click now. Went from a hood star to a rock star so quick now. Did I have no good start? Now it's push start.